Okay, we are on and we are live. Hello, hello, our dear partners and investors of United Financial Group. How do you do? Ladies and gentlemen, it's me with you, Natalie Turan, and I can see that I'm well heard and well seen. That's a great news. And talking about news, hello, hello, we have few news for you from the previous webinar that we held in Russian last week. And as we use the automatic translation for and subtitles for other languages from English, I will try to speak a bit slowly so you will see and hear all the details in accurate way, because sometimes the translation is not that good. So let's begin. First of all, I would like to talk about Alginar. Alginar. As you know, this is our product that fights cancer very well, and we have great results here. As you remember, last time I mentioned that we managed to refine the technology for extracting a substance, and it turns out that when the product is isolated from raw materials, the volume that we extract from this raw material has increased by almost 3 times. Mind you that the alginar, the black yeast that inside of this alginar, we have created, we raised it ourselves from the sample, and it became 10 times, even a bit more than 10 times, stronger than the sample that we used due to certain things that were done by scientists and our biology team. And also, it now we receive 3 times more of the good of the product itself from the raw material. So we really succeed. And if you remember that we were publishing the book where there were many stories. There were many stories about people who used so-called astromelanin that we also took as a sample and developed it into alginar. As you remember, there are many stories that people were using this substance and they were healing. Many people were sent home from hospital, and doctor said, okay, go and spend some time with your family and die. But people after a few months returned to the doctors totally healthy. It was then more than 20 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. But now in our hands, even more effective, non-toxic drug, and that will be used all over the world. So also this meaning that we have from the same volume of raw materials 3 times more of the finished product, and it's 10 times more effective than the previous samples that we bought and developed. Also, this matter very strong affects both the final price and the volumes of necessary raw materials and all components for the production itself. This is very good benefit in terms of further work. And soon the black yeast that we have will be given to laboratory for toxicological examination. This is necessary in order to obtain documents on confirming that this type of yeast does not have any harmful effect on the human body. And this is a mandatory requirement that applies to all types of yeast that are being used in everything related to the food industry and health. This is rather complicated examination, as it turned out to be. throughout Moscow, there are only couple of laboratories which deal with this toxicological examination of the of the product. And for more than 2 months, we have been waiting for our development to be taken specifically for toxicology to get the report. So another question that we have is launching the production of alginar. And now at this stage, we are preparing the technological task for the equipment that we will need for production. We also select a place in which all this equipment will be installed and production line will be set up. This is planned to be done in Moscow because all our chemists and biologists and scientists who are involved in the production process live and work there in Moscow. And if we remember what the plan is, if we don't have any unexpected issues, then by the end of this year, we will launch the first batch of alginar into production and release it for sale. Many people ask about what the price of alginar is going to be. So as Eugene told us at previous webinar, it is 15,000 rubles, which is approximately $250, $300 for monthly course. And of course, mind you that this is an approximate price. It will be possible to form it more accurate when we already start production, and there will be much more understanding than now. And because now the cost estimate is more for laboratory production, which we're engaged in, and industrial production is a little different. So I say that estimated price in dollars turned out somewhere around $300, and it turns out approximately, and the real price will be understandable when we start production. Also, partners and investors of United Financial Group will definitely have benefits when they will buy alginar. Also, sales will be worldwide as we sell the balm. As the sales of balm, we send it everywhere in Vietnam, Canada, and many other countries. As you know, we have partners all over the world. And let me check, how is it going? Okay, it's going well. So the next thing is Rusich balm. Of course, that's the main topic because this is, for now, the only product of our company which is successfully working for almost 2 years. So few days ago, we launched another online store at the marketplace, most popular marketplace in CIS countries and Russia, and this was done for selling the balm. And now it is in a new golden package. I showed you the package. Let me check. This is how it looks like, the new, and this is the previous one, but they are the same. They are the same, okay? And now there are two shops because we still have quite a lot of balm in previous packages, as also we have labels and packaging material. We spend money, a lot of money for this, and we will sell it all this volume. And both balms are identical in composition, and they are the same. Just the package, according to our marketology team, we changed to a new package that it would catch the eye of a potential buyer. So now we all need to understand that this is a new product on the market. And the potential client, any person who, for example, doesn't know about the balm, should hear about the balm. And this this is rather the teamwork, as we have 2,000 investors and 2,000 participants in our groups, in our social network group. We have announced some promotions, and to move this bulb and the store up at the search line in the marketplace. So as for advertisement and marketing, marketers, of course, they are working for that. And in addition, we had beautiful event. We had fantastic event, charity event. I was in, how do you call it, organizing team, and we prepared really great for this event, and we were sponsoring it. And it was in Sochi, the Olympic capital of 2014. If you remember, this is a great city, and we done it for the children who has some difficulties with development. Okay, and I would like to share the video with you. This is very touchy. We have organized more than 250 presents for the children, for all the children. Doesn't matter if they are disabled or not, or healthy ones, doesn't matter, for all of them. Plus, we gave away more than 500 chamomillas, and also we expect around 100, 150 or 200 guests at our charity event. And as I was told by the manager of this place, there were more than 1,000 people at this event. And of course, they received the information about the Rusic Balm. They were promotions lady who were wearing a t-shirt and with writings above here, Rusic. And of course, our CEO also made a great performance. You will see it in a while. And after, there was a push-up competition, and many children, little children, they tried to push up, and everyone who was strong or not strong, who dared to do that, and they just receive also the presents from the company. And we have around, of course, it's a fact, okay? With numbers, I will give you the numbers in a while. Let's enjoy the video. Let's see the video. All right.
Аплодисменты, которые потрясающие сейчас отжимания делают, всякие вот штучки такие интересные. Расскажите, что это за волшебный продукт, который вот ваш коллега по сцене сейчас тут принял?
Ну, на самом деле, это бальзам. Он был разработан еще в 50-е годы. Здесь, кстати, на территории Сочи. Вот, разработал его ученый Стефан Чернышов. И в свое время еще, получается, в далеком прошлом, то есть больше 20 лет назад, очень многие болезни излечивал. Вот. Но потом он умер, и, к сожалению, его продукция, она не выпускалась очень длительное время.
А как вам вообще пришла идея воссоздать этот бальзам и снова его?
Well, that's how it was, and it was nice. And it was in the central park of the city. And also, as you saw, there were many activities for the children, like origami and art therapy. And we gave as a present many ecological products, like bread with live yeast, and like gingerbreads and all other things. So we really had enjoyed it, and it started as a little event, just for something, and turned out to be so huge, so big. And talking about statistics after this event, and I made this how do you call it, screenshot from the market. 10% more of sales of Rusich balm we have seen after this event in next 2 weeks. So that's how it works, and this is great. So also, Jean-Marie has asked about the sales of the balm. Of course, mind you that this sale volume is growing exponential way, and during last 3 months, we had more than 600 vials sold from the marketplace, that the statistic of the marketplace. Of course, first month there were little, not as much as this month, okay? So little by little, and then it's growing and growing. So that's an exponential growth. And as you know, Rusich balm is involved in dividends. Now there are many questions in the private messages regarding dividends. So the dividends depend on the sale volume, you know that. And talking about dividends, our accounting department is currently calculating expenses and profit. So now this work is being done. So I say right away that in terms of balm sales, we now have the following situation. We sold more than we did in previous 6 months, and even most probably more than in previous year. And since the cost of the balm is now almost 3 times less than it was in the previous stages, then accordingly the revenue is also 3 times less. Some huge profits are not yet expected. Okay, we're not expecting the huge project. Now we're just mastering the market slowly. And Russian group doesn't know this yet, but we're thinking about putting up the balm at the new store, new marketplace as well. So there will be 2 marketplaces working. And also we are growing in sale volume, but still it's not enough. And in January, February, there were no sales at all. Plus also there were some costs for new design and new packaging. And this all, of course, will decrease the profit, as you know. So calculation will take approximately 1 more week, up to 10 days, and then you will see the announcement in the chat and in the back offices. Okay, we will prepare the news for you, so stay tuned. And talking about balm production, the production capacities that we have now, they cope with production with large margin. So for the time being, there is no question of buying a new line, because this is simply a huge extra cost of funds that is unnecessary at the moment, right? Okay, so also now we have begun negotiations with enterprises that are also engaged in production of dietary supplements, and we have already prepared several additional health products of our own. And within about 1-2 months, maybe 3 months, if everything goes according to the plan, these products will also appear in our online store, and we will expand some assortment so the people can buy not only the balm but also they buy some additional products which are health related, and this all now in the production process. So very soon we have more health products, and this is great. And what kind of products I can't tell now, but many men and women, they will be happy about that for sure. Also, now the work on updating is being prepared in the personal account in your back offices of UFG, and approximately in the middle of the August or by the end of August, we will have internal exchange where any participant will be able to put up their shares for sale at the price that he himself considered acceptable, and any other participant will be able to buy it. So there will be internal exchange for selling and buying shares. And I wonder how many people will be selling shares, because now we have even more products. We have Alginar, which is unbelievably effective, as we see at the trial test. I think that it will be really big, even huge mistake of all the life selling the shares. But even so, now each and every one of you will have, after of course exchange will work, will have the opportunity to buy more shares cheaper than at the stage level. But as I know, and this is really serious, most probably by the time exchange will be open and working, the investment stages and opportunity for private investors, small investors, will be closed. So by the end of August, as I told you, there's just a few weeks left to buy more shares. So do it for you, do it for your family, do it for your grandchildren. So they will be very proud of the grandparents that once you invest in the great business, health business, which is non-toxical, totally natural, because we're using the natural things. Even at that charity event, the topic was ecological situation in the country, and if you saw and look attentively, there were some models that are demonstrating the shopper bags. Those shopper bags we were preparing and doing with disabled kids. So ecology is very big question for our company, and we not just try, we do use only natural and strong plants and herbs for the balm and for other products as well. For instance, Alginar is 100% natural, and it's non-toxical. We know it, and now we will have the paper and documents that it's non-toxical. So think twice or three times, or I don't know, more, when you will try to sell the shares. And there are also news about ILO. ILO is one of our partners, all right? Okay, this how it looks like. This is an app, and everything is great with ILO. Everything's going really great, and they already have 3 contacts with the 3 companies that are located on their blockchain, of the blockchain of ILO. And there is a really big number of updates, and in general everything is progressing very well. As told by Eugene, most probably next webinar for Russian auditory will be held by him, and he will invite someone from ILO to talk, and so you will know all the news from the first phases. This is really great. And so that's all for now. That's all the questions were answered, and we are now at the final steps of closing the investment stages. Despite the number, doesn't matter if we are 9th stage, 10th stage, doesn't matter. It soon will be closed. The investment will be closed because so far we don't need any investors. We don't need any money to come. We have plenty of products to be sold. We have new products to come out, and we have really great product to come out, which is Alginar. And now you have around 4 weeks that you should use to enlarge your investment portfolio. This is a strong recommendation for you. And stay tuned with us, be with us. Use Russisch Balm. It doesn't matter which package it will be, in the purple one or in the golden one. It's still the same inside, and it works strongly. We have many proofs of that, as you know. And we will see what the accounting team will tell us, and all the news will be in the back office. So that's all for now. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy and become wealthy with United Financial Group, and I will see you after 2 weeks. So enjoy your summer, enjoy your vacation if you have any. If not, just enjoy life, because it's worth it. It's really worth it. So everybody, bye-bye. And cut.